So when it comes to the context of this video, like it comes down to like, for some reason I've been like discussing to myself about this topic that I'm about to discuss. Yes, I've been discussing it with myself. That may sound a little bit crazy. Maybe I am crazy. I don't know. But regardless, I find myself discussing this topic to myself, and I'm like, maybe I should make this a video. And this video's been on the back burner for a bit, but my brain was braining, and my brain recently has been like, yo, this video, are we still gonna do it? Y'all know that meme where's the kid trying to get some sleep, and then the brain is like, oh, you trying to go to sleep, bro? And the kid's like, yeah, and then the brain says some shit to keep the kid awake. Yeah, this shit was keeping me up at night. So like, I finally gave in and listened to my brain. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make this a video. I feel like I could have done something simpler, like, you know, like put up a tweet or like posted this on social media, but I don't know. I feel more comfortable making this a video. Not really a video, more of a discussion type thing. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, let me get into it. So, I like Overwatch. The new season just dropped. I think the new season is aight. I'm having fun with it, even though the game is overall, like, no, let's not lie, Overwatch is kind of a bad game, but hey, I don't know why I still enjoy it. But, you know, Season 9 just dropped, and I'm kind of enjoying it. And, you know, Blizzard was out here talking about how they were doing collabs, and they were going to try to amp up the collabs, because we had the One Punch Man collab, they did the Diablo collab a couple seasons ago, they did that K-pop collab, and we got a damn Cowboy Bebop collab on the horizon. I'm like, oh shit, I'm definitely gonna be on that. That shit, that little trailer, like when they played the music, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit got me hyped, you know what I'm saying? But like, they were talking about how they're gonna amp up on the collabs, and I've come to make a proposal. Well, not so much a proposal, because this is really just gonna boil down to me saying what characters in Overwatch I think should have these skins about the collab I'm about to discuss. So, if you're like me, you like Overwatch, but there's another little game out on the horizon that I fucking admire, that I've been loving since my childhood, and that game is fucking Metal Gear. I've been playing Metal Gear since I was a fucking kid. The shit's it's a stealth action game. This game, Metal Gear, really awakened my love for stealth action. And, you know, Metal Gear's kind of had a little dip in their quality, because, you know, we had Metal Gear Survive, which we don't fucking talk about, but it looks like Metal Gear might be making a comeback a little bit with the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake on the horizon. Hyped. And another reason that kind of made me want to talk about this discussion is fucking Fortnite just did their collab with Metal Gear with this recent season. So yeah, if you didn't guess already, probably also judging by the thumbnail or the title of this video, yeah, I'm discussing I can't speak. I wanted to discuss what characters would be cool to have skins for a Metal Gear Overwatch collab, because yeah, that would be a cool concept to do. But if you're someone who's played Overwatch but doesn't know a damn thing about Metal Gear, or you've heard of Metal Gear and don't know what it's about, I'll give you the cliff notes on what Metal Gear is to me real quick. I won't go in depth on the lore, because that's just gonna make this video longer. Not gonna lie, the lore can get a little bit fucking nutty.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
Anywho, Metal Gear is a tactical espionage action game made by Hideo Kojima, and it was published by Konami. The whole Metal Gear series is kind of mostly tactical espionage action, like discarding a couple ones that like aren't, like Rising, that's a hack and slash, and Survive, which we don't fucking talk about. Regardless, in Metal Gear you play as Solid Snake most of the time, and you'll be sneaking around military bases, fighting bosses, doing this, that, and the third, other side objectives, blah, 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 blah. But it mostly consists of you getting to the final boss that is a giant walking mech that is called Metal Gear. You get it? You see what they did there? The game is called Metal Gear, and the final boss is a giant robot called Metal Gear. But yeah, that's mostly what the games are. You sneak around, you fight people, and you fight the Metal Gear. But now that we got that out of the way, I just wanted to like propose, like, if Blizzard and Konami were to, like, you know, hold hands and be friends and do a Metal Gear collab, I want to propose, like, what skins would be cool not even what skins that would be cool, what skins I would like to see in a Metal Gear Overwatch collab. So here we go, I guess. Number 1, I want to see Soldier 76 as Old Snake, because I like the vibe because Soldier 76 and Old Snake both have the vibe of like, oh, I'm an old soldier and I'm fighting for a better future for the world and this, that, and the third. Also, I think it would be really fucking cool to see Soldier 76, because you know when he activates his tactical visor, he like taps it a little bit and he's like, I got you in my sights. I think it'd be pretty fucking fire if, you know, he had an Old Snake skin. He would tap his solid eye and be like, I got you in my sights. That shit would be fucking fire. Number 2, I want to see Cassidy, or as I like to call him, McChicken. I want to see McChicken as Ocelot. Now, you're probably thinking, which Ocelot? There's a bunch of different Ocelots. You got young Ocelot, you got middle-aged Ocelot, you got old Ocelot. But if I were to make a proposal, I would say probably young Ocelot would be the best bet, because if I'm not mistaken, most of McChicken's skins, he's wearing a hat, and the only version of Ocelot I can think of that wears a hat is young Ocelot from Metal Gear 3. Oh yeah, and also if y'all didn't put together, McChicken uses a revolver, Ocelot uses a revolver. That's why I think that would, yeah. Number 3 for characters, I would say I would have Widowmaker as, there's 3 options you could do for Widowmaker. You could probably also say Ash, but I think it would fit Widowmaker more. But there's 3 options for Widowmaker, because there's a bunch of sniper characters in Metal Gear, because you got Quiet, you got Sniper Wolf. I think what were they? I think they were called the Skulls in Metal Gear 5. There was like a sniper unit in the Skulls, but I don't think Blizzard would be ballsy enough to put Widowmaker in what Quiet wears. So I think Widowmaker or Sniper Wolf would be the right option. And just picturing that in my head, just Widowmaker, Sniper Wolf, I think that would just look pretty fucking cool. So, you know. What am I on? Number 4? I think I'm on number 4. On number 4, I think I want to see Diva as Paz driving Metal Gear Zeke. I don't think I can, off the top of my head, I can't think of any chicks in Metal Gear that pilot a Metal Gear besides in Peace Walker when you fight Paz and she's piloting Metal Gear Zeke. But that's also another situation of, is Blizzard ballsy enough to put Diva in a bikini, because for some reason they were on the horny juice and said, yo, we're gonna put this kid in a bikini and have her drive a mech. So that really just boils down to, would Blizzard to do that? For skins number 5, I'm really losing count. I think we're on 5. I want to see, and this one's really obvious, I want to see Genji as Raiden. And there's a couple versions of Raiden, because you got Human Raiden, Metal Gear 4 Cyborg Raiden, and Metal Gear Rising Cyborg Raiden. And it's a little puzzling too, because Raiden doesn't really like throw like shurikens or anything like that. But if I had to choose, I'd say Metal Gear Rising Raiden, because if I remember correctly, like, Raiden doesn't throw shurikens, but I think there's a cutscene of Metal Gear Rising. I think it's the cutscene when he meets George and George is being attacked. Raiden pulls up and he's launching throwing knives from his hand. So I think that Raiden using throwing knives would be a good replacement for Genji shurikens. So now I want to go into the category of characters in Overwatch that probably wouldn't make much sense having these skins as Metal Gear characters, but like it's like an honorable mentions type thing. I'm gonna just call this the what if skins section. So what if skin number 1? I kind of would want to see Farah as Raging Raven, just because Raging Raven is the only character in Metal Gear that I can think off the top of my head that flies and has like a rocket launcher. I think she has a grenade launcher, but I think Farah Raging Raven would go kind of hard. What if number 2? I think I want to see Mauga as Vulcan Raven. I want to say this is what if because, yes, Mauga and Vulcan Raven are both big buff dudes, but Vulcan Raven don't really hold 2 miniguns. He holds 1 minigun, but I don't know. I think Blizzard could do it if they wanted to. They just say fuck the logic and just have Vulcan Raven hold 2 miniguns, because fuck it. What if number 3? And this one is really a stretch, so I'm gonna sound really fucking stupid for this, but what if number 3, I want to see Sojourn as Fortune, because they're both black chicks that use railguns. That's literally it. What is this? What if number 4? I low-key lost count, but what if number 4, I want to see Sigma as Psycho Mantis. And I say this is a what if because Psycho Mantis and Sigma are 2 different builds. Sigma's a little bigger than Psycho Mantis, but just the fact that Psycho Mantis is like a psychic guy, he has like telekinesis powers and he be throwing like energy balls at you. Like instead of I can just imagine in my head Sigma throwing gravity balls. Well, I mean Psycho Mantis's energy balls instead of the gravity balls. I think that should be pretty cool. And Psycho Mantis already kind of like levitates off the ground a little bit. And I think one thing that would really be cool, like, cause you know when Sigma ults, he's like, what is that melody? I think it would be cool because when you fight Psycho Mantis in the game, he switches your TV input from like HD to Hideo 1. I think it'd be really fucking cool instead of when Sigma ults, instead of saying, what is that melody? He'd say like, I'm gonna switch you to Hideo 2 or some shit. That shit would be fire. If y'all like this idea, I don't know, let me know your thoughts on the comments or something. But yeah, that's kind of it. I'll see y'all whenever I decide to put up another video.
Musicality.